What up, world? It's your girl, DJ Aquaria, here for atlhiphop.com. We're here live at A3C 2015. And I got some very special guests here, especially for my heart in terms of being a woman here in the industry. Ladies, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourselves?
I'm Janee Bolden, managing editor at bossip.com.
I'm Molly Hunter, and I cook stuff, and I'm at Tree Sound.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You gonna cook something for me?
We want that lobster mac and
what we're
cheese.
going to do? We're having a Thanksgiving dinner for the press, for I call it Giving Thanks Dinner. So
Oh.
come eat. It's gonna be in
I'm
November,
coming. I'm coming.
around Thanksgiving.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. You see, there we go. November, y'all. Well, listen. Speaking of which, you guys are here for, particularly here at A3C, for a very, to me again, pivotal event here, and just in terms of just what it represents for hip hop for females. Females in hip hop and the entrepreneur panel. I mean, which I think is extremely interesting. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Sure. It's actually the second year that we've done a Women in Hip Hop panel through Bossip. Now, A3C approached me last year about having Bossip become involved with the festival. Now, being a woman, I was actually a rap journalist before I worked at Bossip. So Women in Hip Hop is also very, dear to my heart. And that was what I wanted to do. It was a huge success. We had a standing room only crowd. We had some great women on the panel: Shanti Das, Karen Civil, the Brat. We had Deb Antony. We had Hannah Kang. It was an amazing experience, and they asked me to come back and do it again. This year I wanted to narrow the focus to entrepreneurs. I have a lot of great friends in the business, like Molly, who are entrepreneurs who run their own businesses. I have to just make sure that people are aware of who the female bosses are and how they put in the time and the work and the energy that it takes to get it done. And there's so many women out there who I know have similar aspirations. If I can do anything to inspire them or to answer questions that they may have, then that's what we're here for.
I was sad last year when I wasn't on the panel because I had to be out of town, and she asked me to be a part of it. And when I heard it was a standing ovation, that didn't surprise me at all, because I think women, when you get in the music industry, if you're strong and you make money, you have to have women that you fuck with. Can I curse or no? Okay, cool. So you got to have women that you relate to, and I think everybody on our panel today is interesting because I think we all started around the same time kind of popping, and everybody that we knew who weren't famous became famous, and we all knew the same people. So it's like we have a mutual respect for each other in business, and we try to pass each other, the ball, and, we just support each other, which is a shame because I feel like a lot of the other younger culture, they don't do that with each other. It's a lot of competitive. Back in the day, people used to be like, if Puff was winning and this guy was winning, everybody loved each other. So for me, I feel like a lot of people come down to Atlanta to this conference to be networking and find people to help, because you're not going to make it anyway if you don't help each other.
Right.
So that's the reason I came. This woman right here, she has inspired me, and we've been friends for a long time.
And you have inspired me as well.
Yes.
Word. See?
Each other, we don't ask each other for stuff. We're both busy business women. So we're out doing our thing, and once either one of us have an opportunity to do something with each other, it's important.
Okay, and that's something that I find very interesting, because a lot of times with the persona that woman, especially in business and hip hop, with shows like Love and Hip Hop,
Right.
It puts a certain type of stigma that, we all have to have this and, to be bosses and everything like that. So with this particular panel, what myths do you want to dispel just about being a woman, an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur here in hip hop?
Well, we all know that reality TV isn't all that real. So I think that to even bring it, to bring us in the same conversation, I mean, obviously we're going to be a contrast to that because it's not really a true reflection of what women in hip hop. I mean, yes, there are girlfriends and wives and baby mamas or whatever, but we're not that when we step out, it's not as a girlfriend, wife, baby mama. It's as Molly Hunter, studio owner, chef, celebrity chef.
Can I say something too? Because here's my thing. Like I said it at the Grammy panel, I don't really consider myself for business a woman. I just consider myself a human being.
Yes.
So I don't even ever think of that when it's interesting for me because I grew up in Chicago on a rough side. So I don't have the sensitivities that a lot of people have and women have, So I think that probably helped a lot. But I don't look at it like that. I look at it like we're friends, and we have a lot to share because we're winning, and you should. That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
I wish I had somebody like me who was a woman in my 20s who I could look up to. I didn't have any. I didn't have anybody in the music industry.
And I do think that's interesting. Right. That came up on the panel last year, just in terms of like a lot of us as women, we had a lot of male mentors. So I think that Molly and I have both made it really a mission to be able to help younger girls and women who are interested in working in our fields. So, it's not, I hate the stereotype of like women not helping each other because I don't believe it's true at all. She and I work together all the time. Yeah. Whenever I can help her, I help her. Whenever,
I think as
whenever she can help me.
We judge too much, maybe. Maybe we have a judgment towards
right.
each other because hip-hop culture comes from us. So I feel like maybe it's, you see Hispanic people and Jewish people stick together. It's like in their culture embedded, and I feel like things like this, her putting us together on the panel together, it's an interesting difference in people on the panel. I don't even look at it like women,
right.
but it should be an entrepreneur.
No, I wanted to do, and I did it.
Love that
like
it's called entrepreneurs.
And I did that last year too. I wanted to make sure that there was a balance, so it wasn't like every single person did the same thing. Everyone does something very different. I actually have a Kim Van that's Combat Jack's wife, Combat Jill, some people know her as, and she actually has a bakery, so that's a business, but she has a hip-hop element to it because they'll do events, they'll have Double Dutch at it. Now, she played a role in producing the Combat Jack podcast initially, so, she definitely is a powerful woman, and she's doing it from a different angle than, not necessarily so much of an entertainment business angle as maybe Molly or myself, but she has just as much business being on the panel as the rest of us.
Back to the culture. That's what it's about.
Right.
Who is adding to it?
Right.
Okay.
A lot of people like to make money, but who adding to the culture?
Now, I have one last question here because just to piggyback off, and this is something I've always debated with a lot of people.
Right.
The term just female, because I feel the same way as a DJ. I don't want to be known as a female DJ. I leave that. I want to be the best DJ. Exactly. So how do you yeah.
Why this conversation irritates me anyway. You just don't care whether you are or not.
Right.
So you put that energy towards thinking about making some money.
Right. But it's just like when people say, like I don't see race or something like that. It's facts are facts. We are women, and I understand that that's part of the equation. But just as she said, like when we're going to do a good job, I don't want to hear I did a good job as for a girl. I want to hear I did a good job. So I think that's how you got
to. But whatever. Girls need to look up to other women.
Right.
So if the word is it's the women's panel, you're gonna finally have girls go, dang, I've been looking for a woman. Like women, men need to see powerful men who make money in a legitimate way. Women need to see the same type of thing. Right. You are a woman, so you need somebody to relate to. That's what it's all about. Definitely. And I appreciate being a part of it. And I'm going to go because I got to get ready for this panel.
Okay.
Listen, well, we're not going to hold it long, ladies. Listen. Wait, quick question, quick thing. I just need some Instagram, some social media. Where can we find you guys?
Hip hop, what's up?
Oh, no, we just need your for where people could be able to follow you.
My personal Instagram is at Janee TMB, JaneeTMB, and that's the same on Twitter as well.
Okay. And mine is my name is Molly, like the country, MALI. So IAM_MALI.
Okay. All right. We'll do. Well, ladies, we definitely appreciate it.
And then wait, let me get a shameless plug for my website. I'm just playing. No, at IamMolly.com. You can sign up for it now. It's coming soon.
Okay. We'll do. Listen, we don't want you to be late for the panel, so we do appreciate it. Thank you.
All right,
appreciate
girlfriend.
the love. Keep rocking. Definitely. Lost my hat, but that's how we do here at ATL Hip Hop, A3C 2015. Your girl DJ Aquaria signing off.